Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to become financially free by setting up residual income streams. Now, I was taught this technique several years ago by a multimillionaire friend of mine and a mentor, and he basically showed me how he was living mortgage free, car payment free, and he was having his tenants pay for his all types of things because basically he set up these residual income streams. Now, he had one, and which was real estate, but I expanded it to talk about other income streams, and I'm going to share with you how that's done today. Now, the first thing we're going to focus on is, of course, our budget. The budget is going to be used to pinpoint exactly what we're spending money on and how we're going to get somebody else to pay for all of these things. All right, now this is how it works. All right, now you're going to have to fill in the numbers for yourselves with the exact numbers that you're paying for, let's say, your housing expense as far as your mortgage, or if you're renting, your rent, and your food expenses. These are just percentages that I found online, which give you some idea. So don't get caught up on the percentage, because if you're not exactly spending this, because I know I don't spend 6% of my income on entertainment, for example. So you fill in the exact numbers as they pertain to you. But the important thing here is that you have the budget numbers so you know exactly who's going to pay for what. So you're going to have somebody else pay for all these things. Now, this is how it works in a real case scenario. Okay. What happens here is we've got about 18 things in this list. Now, of course, there are more than 18 ways to make residual income, but for the purposes of this video, I'm limiting it to 18. We can talk about some of the other ways at another time. All right, now let's say that you are a songwriter, or you write music, or you have some knowledge of how to make mood music. Now, let's say that you have a website that you develop, and you want people to be able to listen to samples and then download the music, paying you a fee for using that music. Or you may use sites like iStock Music, and you upload the music to that site, and then people all over the world come to that site, buy music, and then they pay you for the use of that music. Okay, same things happens if you are an author. You can have someone write an ebook for you, or you can write it yourself, upload it to sites like Amazon.com using their Kindle system, and have somebody basically download that book and then pay you on an ongoing basis. And that could pay for something like your clothing expenses or some miscellaneous expenses that you have. Now, let's say that you're an insurance agent, or you want to become an insurance agent. You're basically selling policies, and you earn a residual income when those policies renew on an ongoing basis for years to come. All right, now let's talk about some of the other practical stuff. Let's talk about setting up a pay-per-click business, which is basically either domain parking, or you set up an active website where you have pay-per-click ads on it, or a blog, and people come and visit the site, and they click on things, and then you earn an income on an ongoing basis for that. All right, or let's say that you are interested in real estate, and let's say that you were able to locate inexpensive property all over the country, and then you may partner with an agent that are in different locales. They send you listings via email, and then you purchase property that meet the income requirements that you're looking for. When I was purchasing real estate, I would purchase things that were at least 75% occupied, and all the utilities were separate, meaning that the tenants paid for all the utilities, so that I earned a nice income that would basically pay for all of this stuff here. All right. And there are several ways in which you can earn money, setting up different systems, which are residual. The point here is that you really just want to focus either on the biggest expense or one of the smaller expenses that you may have. And you just set up a system where somebody can pay for that. And then once you do that, then you move on to having them pay for your next bill and your next bill and your next bill. And you're setting up these systems, and you're basically, once you've attained the enough money so that all of these things are paid for, you're financially free. And it may take you a little time, or it may take you a short amount of time depending on your budget. Now, if you have a household where everyone shares the same philosophy, then it shortens the time because everyone's focused on the same goal. Everyone's paying for their own things. Kids are paying for their cell phones. Kids are earning income. Parents are earning income. Now, the point I want to make here is that it's important to note that you should not be depending on your income from your job as the basis for this system. This is a system that you must rely on residual income that does not come from employment. That's the whole point here. Because if you're relying on employment, then you're not financially free. Because if you lose your job or something happens to your job, then it's going to set off this whole system. But this is a system that operates regardless of whether you're employed or not, because you're using simple factors to set up these systems. You're using technology to automate many of them, and you're earning an income on a daily, monthly, weekly basis. All right. I hope that was helpful, guys. Remember to set up your budget. If you like the information that you received, please subscribe to this channel so you can get ongoing updates and information about how to make money, grow your business, and also just better your life. Thanks.